All right. So I'm actually in a different world. Hey, how are you feeling? Yes, I switched to a different world. I said it was a new-ish, fresh-ish start. Because I just haven't had the heart to go back to the other world. I was actually going to start this and stream it last night, but that didn't work out. So I did play. Hellboy was pretty good, more of a horror movie vibe, not the big budget movies they were doing. My favorite Hellboys are the original, like the first two, with Ron Perlman as Hellboy, but I am a big fan of Ron Perlman. No, it made me laugh. It was yeah, I don't know, I haven't been back to check laughing, honestly, because a lot of them were really, really close to dying. So I just came over here and or came into started a new game basically. Found a good spot. We've got 3 water wells over here and space for things. I also made the days and the seasons longer. And I have the dirt wall that I'm trying to see if it's effective. It's really difficult when you're bumped up against the water, but we'll see how it goes. But I guess we could go do some... I agree. I think I'm not entirely sure what they were trying to do with the David Harbour movie. But they missed the mark, whatever it was they were attempting. Which is too bad. Because I went in and I really wanted to like those movies. But then they also kind of suffered from a lack of Abe Sapien, which I really felt gave the original Hellboy movies something that was missing from the newer ones. Is that my mark over in the distance, or is that something that's Bad News Bears? Okay, it's just my thing. Just checking, because I definitely didn't want to run into something that's going to kill me out here. Well, and the first movies having Liz kind of gave Hellboy a solid reason to continue to at least try to do the right thing, even though he kind of fought it, just because he wanted to get out and he didn't want to live in the Institute and all of those things. Which I get. But and then the second Hellboy movie, The Golden Army, I think they did fantastic job really kind of highlighting the whole cast, with Abe and the princess being involved. Yeah, that's a wolf. We don't want any trouble. And that whole thing was just really heartbreaking. That of the two, I think that's probably my favorite, just because it really involved the whole cast. And for some reason, I can never remember the name of the guy that plays Prince Nawada, but he was also in, I believe it was this. It was the second Blade movie. He was in the second Blade movie, and he's done a couple other movies. And his fight sequences are always just phenomenal. They're very fluid yet action packed, and they're really, just really good, really well choreographed. And I think it takes somebody with a lot of talent in that area to be able to pull that kind of stuff off. I do not have that kind of grace, so I appreciate it in other people. Well, I guess I did have some food on me. I wasn't sure. Yeah, those are gonna make me sick. We're just gonna drop those because we don't need that kind of trouble right now. May have to come back out here at some point and put down another food foraging marker and another hunting marker, but right now I'm just sort of wandering around. There is a bear den very close to where I set up the base, which is not entirely ideal, but oh, it's fine. It's fine. And of course we need this because I'm still building beds. And we are still actually quite far away from where we were living, so. But I'm really glad because I think the area that I have set up there are no wisps that spawn over there, which is good because those things are really annoying. Elizabeth, have you taken anything for the cough and the sore throat? Mm. I'm still kind of working on trying to get the swelling down in my throat. You can probably kind of hear it in my voice. Hold on just a second. But at least I can eat things today, which is good. So I had a blood moon the other night, and it was really funny because all of the skeletons and everything got stuck like right here and they wouldn't move. And there were like 5 of them. And they were just hanging out right here for no apparent reason. Like there's a straight shot to the area that I have the gate at, and they didn't move. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna let them stay there because I'm not messing around right now. Because at that point, I don't think I had the part of the wall that's around the other half. I don't think it was complete. So, like, they're just gonna be right there, and I'm gonna let them. Of course, it probably wouldn't hurt me to sleep for a little while just to regain a little bit of health so I don't have to go steal all of the onions. Okay, that's enough. Battle scarred veteran. Okay, so this is going to be Militia Alice. Sorry, responding to some text messages. Um, Wait a second. Thought I just, oh, I did. It didn't, just didn't show up on the other area. Okay. And we have a lot of construction going on, and I feel like okay, trying to figure out why the hunter hasn't brought back more food. Because we had 55. Trying to troubleshoot why things aren't working as brilliant. Okay, I need to change that. We are not doing mushroom because the gatherers haven't brought any back. Everybody just leaving crap on the ground like it's perfectly normal again. Oh. I hesitate to bring in any more villagers because we haven't quite figured out. I'm gonna put that there to store it, but I haven't quite got the food situation all sorted yet. I guess we could add another fisherman. Let's add a fishing rod. And we can put more in that one. No, I want to deposit the firewood. Thank you. Got 8 there. 14 there. Should probably add another fisherman and another farmer. I don't think we can add another farmer. I think you would only have 2 right now, maybe. Let me see. Oh, 5? Interesting. Hmm. What sucks is that in order to make sure that none of the fish go to waste, I need to have a worker assigned to this warehouse to put the fish on the fish racks that I'm fixing to build. So that's one more person not building and doing a job. But yes, if that's what we gotta do, that's what we gotta do. I'm gonna run out here. Oh, mussels. We can eat the mussels on the road. I've just got to remember to actually eat them. Don't necessarily want to, waste the axe like that, but hey, wandering. Thank you for the lurk. Okay, is anybody still in a shelter? Yes. Yes. We still have 2 extra beds, and then I have 2 beds that I need to finish. Okay. So we can dismantle these. I had intended on playing yesterday and streaming, but I have oral allergy syndrome, so when I eat like fresh fruits or vegetables, some, not all, but most, I have like an allergic reaction, and it's kind of like in my mouth. Like I get blisters in my mouth, and my esophagus kind of swells, and it's never like life threatening, but it is very, very uncomfortable. Anyway, so I kind of started up, and Bashman made dinner, and I ate a few bites of it, and basically nothing was moving. Like I couldn't swallow anything and have it go down. So I abandoned the stream, but I restarted a playthrough in Aska. And so this is my continuation of having played yesterday. Long story short, it's actually been so long since I've had an issue like what I had yesterday that I'm like, I don't even know what to do, because I'm always very careful about what I eat as far as making sure that like all of the vegetables and stuff are cooked. And what I ate, I mean, I ordered, so a rep from one of the drug companies brought lunch to do, and you know, that way they can have us sit down and do some education with us. And so they ordered from this Mexican food place, and what I ordered didn't have any onion in it, but about, I don't know, 2 or 3 bites in, I could taste onion, but it didn't have the like the onion consistency. You know, if you eat onions, you know. And so I'm like, okay, well that's a little odd, but like I took some Benadryl, but I could tell that, you know, it was kind of too late. I had already, you know, taken it, because normally if I even think that I'm gonna have something that's gonna have fresh fruits and vegetables in it, I like pre-medicate and make sure that, you know, I've taken some Benadryl before I actually eat anything. I just didn't this time. So yeah, that's not a mistake I will be making anytime soon. All right. I suppose, I mean, we should really see how does that affect the 84% of the structures are defenseless, and 3 of the villagers are unhappy. You know what? They're that unhappy they can leave. We do need to assign somebody to this, though. think she's... Oh, I guess not. Okay. Oh, goodness. Use that and apply that. And assign. Good. And then we're going to go put that one on the militia at the IA mode. I really need to rename my warehouses. I was really good about it at first, and then it got to the point where I was building a warehouse, and then I would go do something else, and of course the warehouse wasn't finished by the time I left, so I wasn't able to rename it. Alright, what else do I have in my inventory? Probably gonna put those sticks up because I want to go grab thatch, so maybe we can finish the dang beds. Because I'm kind of over that situation. It would be nice if they had either a way to grow thatch, or it didn't require so much thatch for certain things, because it seems like that is my main holdup for a lot of different things. I'm just gonna go ahead and eat those. Shoot. floor of thatch stacked. Something. Well, that's good. I mean, you're not incorrect. You probably should go talk to your doctor. Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna get stuck here. Well, that's unfortunate. But, you know, maybe over there. Blessing in disguise. I didn't have to run all the way over here. I need to see what the ore situation looks like. Let's see. I mean, it's not fabulous. see. Yeah, we've got 7. And they have yet to pick up any smoker horns, whereas I personally was able to kill a smoker with horns that I was able to harvest the horn from. So I don't know if maybe the the hunter is not able to do that at this moment or what, but it's really kind of annoying. Okay, you make the effing hammers, man. There are hammers in the thing. You're an idiot. I have never had some. You make the hammers. You know where they are. Yeah, but I also want them to focus on looking for food. Like, you can... Here you can set that to high. But the more important thing that he needs to be out doing is getting food. Sorry, Bashman bought Dre a heated cat bed, and Dre has been fairly well ignoring it. And so we're trying to coax him onto using it instead of using my laptop keyboard, which is his favorite thing to do. And now 4 of my villagers are unhappy. If I put my laptop on the heated cat bed, it's absolutely going to defeat the purpose of having the heated cat bed. No, he would just go find where I put the laptop. And I don't want to be putting my laptop on a heated cat bed. That just sounds like a bad idea. Let's see. Yeah, but if you... It would not work out. Dre is too smart for that. Let's see. What time is it? There is nobody fishing. What do we need here? Okay, is that? Yep, that's bark. Well, there's all kinds of, or there was all kinds of bark over here on the ground that nobody felt like they needed to pick up. This is why we can't have nice things. What? Okay, what are you griping about? I need some raw fish meat. Okay, listen, dumbass. Oh, never mind. There's none over there. I may have to add hours onto the fishermen's schedules just because otherwise we're gonna starve. And if they get mad and leave and want to go fend for themselves elsewhere, well, good luck and God bless. Yeah, so the person who's coming over from the warehouse over there is eating the berries and the um, onions out of the food storage over here. So that's fun. So they won't starve. Oh, I don't. I enjoy sort of the peaceful gathering of things and gathering of villagers and then every once in a while having something happen that I have to fight off. But that's a personal preference. I love it. I need fishing rods to work. Well, go freaking get one. Or I need hammers to work, and acting like they can't find a hammer when he made the hammers and put them in the container that they were in. How the hell are you going to tell me that you need hammers? You know exactly where they are. Oh, that looks cool. Through the tree? Yeah, buddy. The tool rack that he puts them in after he makes them. I need hammers to work. Beat you with a hammer. Because I haven't really, the only container that I've really locked down at all is the farm. Not that it's doing me any good. Because the person who refills this gets the fiber from the farm. And they've been eating the food that's being grown over at the farm. So that's awesome. Super great. It would also be nice if you could assign villagers to like I have the person who is working at this warehouse, if they could work at other warehouses because there's really not enough stuff to be, you know, using one person for this particular deal. But I also don't want to be walking back and forth over here 500,000 times to take the fish from the fisherman to the warehouse. But it seems like a waste to have one villager that is all they do. Something. There needs to be, like, and I realize early access, yes, and what they've done is so far is good. And the basically save breaking issue that I had the other day, they had fixed the next day after the update. So that says something. But it's kind of like, I had to put stuff in there. Kind of like these, like the rune stones, having to have a separate villager for each one of these rune stones. Nope. That is a part of the game I don't think I will ever worry about doing, because number one, those things take up a shit ton of space that you then have to protect, otherwise they get destroyed. And you want to keep your villages at least somewhat small-ish because you have to protect them. Like, even now, I see that what I have built this time is still going to be a pain in the ass to defend when the invasion starts, because it's too big. is there any benefit to even building them? Like, I built two of them on the last server, but what do you want? Oh, for fuck's sake. Nobody can handle doing literally anything, but, and I realize it's AI. They should only be doing the one thing that they're supposed to be doing. But, oh my God. And then I'm gonna have to go hunt that dude down to try to find him to give him food. It would be nice if you could get into the um, menu and be able to transfer things to people instead of having to hunt them down. Well, and Dre was hanging out on the new cat bed because Bashman put the toy mouse on there. You just found cave fingers? What are cave fingers? Hmm. Are they edible? Okay, so we've got somebody working on iron bloom. How are we doing on coal? Um, Not terrible, but not ideal. All of those are empty. But by golly, we've got a ton of firewood. We just need to get somebody in there to make the coal. Oh, and I never did give this dude a home. That's too bad. Should probably go find him somewhere to sleep. Should probably also start, I totally lost my train of thought. Well, that's fun. I do think I want to put some spiked hedge fences around the outside of the wall, just because that will help take down creatures during the invasion, because the hedge spikes cause damage. I don't think no, I know I won't do it around the whole thing, because that's entirely too much, but okay, I've got this looking out this way. That's weird. thank you for the follow, Ramblion. I appreciate it. If I mispronounced your name, I apologize and feel free to correct me. Let's see. I guess we could go see what's going on up at the cave. Oh, go me. And what's really funny is I have to run past a wolfer den and a bear cave before I ever hit the... And I bet I didn't grab didn't another pickaxe. So it's fine. It's fine. There should be ore that we can pick up here because I do have somebody working up here at the mine. And I believe that is Mr. Bear. So let's just, just keep going. Uh-huh. And wolfers. Excellent. We're not in danger at all. Yes, please just look at all of the other little creatures that are back over there and ignore me. You see nothing. That's a problem. Somebody's been making a hell of a mess. Why are there all of these... I don't understand why there are all of these seeds around here. That doesn't make any sense to me, but that's fine. It just feels a little weird. And that's amazing. Oh, hello. That looked like a neat xenomorph, didn't it? I mean, am I crazy? Oh, look, there's lots of them in there. I'm gonna end up breaking my sword. Yep. We'll just beat at it with our fists. Why not? Get up close and personal with it. 12 hours later. another one. Oh, man. I think my dude who should be over here actually mining this stuff should be here any minute, but we need to get over here and finish these, I guess. So much more work to do. All right, that's it. I'm so over this crap. You work in the gatherer's hut. You're out gathering food. And yet you're going to starve to death. I feel like we're probably getting close to the bear. I just heard it. So that's fine. Nope, Mr. Bear, we don't want any trouble. And I'm actually starting to, my throat's starting to get a little bit swollen, so I'm gonna go ahead and, log off and take some medication and, rest for a while. I will catch you guys tomorrow. I hope it